In 3, 2, 1.
7 things you probably didn't know you need to know. I'm Jamie East, and this is the Smart 7.
Good morning, everybody. It's Tuesday, the 1st of September, and happy birthday to Barry Gibb, Lily Tomlin, Dr. Phil, Gloria Estefan, and Zendaya.
7.
As people return from holidays and kids head back to school, 200 people have been told to quarantine after taking a flight from Zante in Greece to Cardiff, as 7 of the passengers have contracted COVID-19. Passengers on the TUI flight said there was no social distancing and people didn't appear to be wearing masks. Dr Gwen Lowe of Public Health Wales is tracking down all of the passengers.
We have excellent test, trace and protect in Wales. Our contact tracing is very high percentage of contacts are followed up. And people should expect to hear from us within the next 24 hours or so with strict instructions. But meanwhile, if you were on that flight, please recognise you're a risk.
6.
With the schools now returning and teachers warning that pupils are at least 3 months behind, there's already talk of this year's GCSE and A-level exams being delayed. ITV News spoke to Matt Lavish Holidays Hancock and challenged him over the many delays and U-turns in government policy over COVID-19.
But we're dealing with a crisis that is entirely unprecedented. We're dealing with a disease that didn't even exist, as far as we know, before December last year. And so we're taking decisions guided by the science.
Speaking of the science, he's not overly optimistic on a miracle vaccine.
Well, we don't rule out a vaccine coming on stream this year, but we also, by no means, is that a done deal, and next year is more likely.
5.
Donald Trump sat down for a one-on-one interview with Fox's Laura Ingraham, and she asked him about his tone when running against Joe Biden.
I have to be aggressive, because I'm like standing here in a sea of incompetent people, stupid people, and violent people. Very violent.
But that's the kind of language, stupid people.
Okay.
That's a lot of women don't like
it's also
that.
Well, where are we? Oh, we're in the White House, I see. Okay. So I'm standing here in a sea of people, and we need law and order in this country, and women see that with me. You're never going to have law and order with Biden. Hey, look at Ferguson. Look what happened during that. You know, people forget. Look at all of those horrible race riots you had during Obama.
Joe Biden, speaking in Pennsylvania, had a simple message on violence and Trump.
Trump and Pence are running on this, and I find it fascinating. Quote, "You won't be safe in Joe Biden's America." And what's their proof? The violence we're seeing in Donald Trump's America. These are not images of some imagined Joe Biden America in the future. These are images of Donald Trump's America today.
4.
The entire world was shocked by the recent death of actor Chadwick Boseman. He died at just 43 after a 4-year battle with colon cancer, which he kept entirely secret. He was the breakout star of Marvel's Black Panther, and his black superhero meant so much to so many, including kids with terminal cancer who he reached out to without ever revealing his own diagnosis.
Throughout our filming, I was communicating with them, knowing that they were both terminal. And their parents said they're trying to hold on till this movie comes. And to a certain degree, you hear them say that and you're like, wow.
Hey, what's up, Taylor? This is Chadwick Boseman, a.k.a. T'Challa, a.k.a. the Black Panther. A dear friend of mine was telling me how courageous and how strong you are. So, man, I just wanted to give you a shout-out.
Thank you, T'Challa, a.k.a. Black Panther. Well, I'm so excited.
3.
It was a busy sports weekend as Arsenal beat Liverpool to win the Charity Shield, with the clock now ticking down to the return of the Premier League. In Formula One, Lewis Hamilton won the Belgian Grand Prix, putting him just 2 wins away from Michael Schumacher's record, and he dedicated his win to Chadwick Boseman.
Hamilton picks up another win. It's the Belgian Grand Prix for Lewis Hamilton in 2020 to extend his championship lead even further.
Get in there, Lewis. What a drive, mate. What a drive.
Fantastic effort, guys. That was awesome.
2.
The MTV Video Music Awards took place on Sunday, and Lady Gaga, rocking a variety of different masks, won the night, picking up awards for Song of the Year and Best Collaboration for Rain on Me with Ariana Grande. Here's her acceptance speech for Artist of the Year.
Everyone always knew, if they were hanging out with me, that I was on a mission to spread joy through culture, through dance, through music. Thank you so much for this award during a year that I'm promoting Chromatica, my record, an album that's a diary of a very dark time in my head, and it's brought me so much joy to see that you can spin your struggles into gold, and you just gotta believe in yourself, and you gotta surround yourself with good people.
Now, if you've ever seen a James Bond movie, you know at some point there's a scene which involves a secretive billionaire who has some insane plan to take over the world. On an unrelated note, Elon Musk wants to get access to your brain to install something called Neuralink. He's trialling it with pigs. Well, a pig called Gertrude anyway, and he thinks it could help people with neurological conditions to control things with their minds.
Really excited to show you what we've got. I think it's going to blow your mind. All of your senses, your sight, hearing, feeling, pain, these are all electrical signals sent by neurons to your brain. These can all be solved with an implantable neural link. This is sort of what it looks like. That thing at the bottom is just to hold the threads in place because they're just like little fine wires. In a lot of ways, it's kind of like a Fitbit in your skull with tiny wires.
This has been the Smart 7. Be smart, wear a mask. We've got an Alexa skill now, so enable us and then just say, Alexa, play the Smart 7. We're back tomorrow at 7 a.m. Like and subscribe wherever you get your podcast.